Yo, yo, yo. Okay, so we're not doing KH2 yet. Also, let me turn my sensitivity up a little bit on my mic. Blah, blah, blah. Check, check, check. Okay, I'm a bit loud. Blah, blah, blah. Check, 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 check. Okay. I think I'm fine on that. Let me switch to the manga thing. There we go. And I just need to just kind of do that. And then I also need to go and fix some of this. Hold on. Let me go and put this on. There we go. Okay. I just needed to fix all that. There we go. Alrighty. So I guess let's just get started on reading the chapter a little. Reading the chapter a little bit. let me retake that for the YouTube video. So let's just get started on reading the chapter, I guess. What is it? At the beginning here, we see a pretty, I guess, like, cool picture of obviously I'm already fucking up my enunciation, but obviously here we see a pretty, like, I guess, like, I don't know, like, maybe it's just me, but I think the coloring is a bit, like, at least, like, it's not as vibrant as I thought, like, his, I guess, like, the colors would be, I guess, maybe it's just me, but, like, I thought his eyes would be, like, brighter or something, so I don't know. But other than that, I guess, I don't know, it looks pretty cool to finally see Gear 5th Luffy, like, actually in color. So, and then also to go down here, right here's a I guess color spread or whatever of it's a reference to volume 8. I guess also speaking about that, which is something I, like, read really, like, not too long ago. Something to just kind of clarify for people if anybody's watching the stream or watching this video. What is it? my experience with One Piece is that I pretty much have a majority of like the macro plot details like spoiled essentially, and it's just more like kind of character like moments that I kind of like don't really necessarily like the smaller moments I really don't know. But like I've been kind of like passively keeping up with the series for like kind of a while, and I don't know. So that's kind of the reason why like I'm reading the current chapters alongside like catching up to the series or whatever, because I've been kind of already reading the current chapters to get like kind of interested. So it was kind of like my gauge on whether or not to like see if I wanted to like read 1,000 chapters of One Piece, if you get what I mean, because I wanted to like see what was like kind of like in store for me a little bit. And now that I kind of saw what was in store for me, I'm kind of hooked, and it's kind of hard for me to like not keep reading it, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. I'm catching up I guess to the story at breakneck pace. Right now, I'm going to be at what is it? I'm going to be around the midpoint of Alabasta, or Arabarna as they say here. But what is it? So we start off here where the crocs are scared, or maybe they're alligators. I'm not really too certain what they are, but these giant sea monsters are scared of the ship, I think. And I'm not gonna go what is it like explain everything. I'm not gonna go panel by panel. That's not my thing. I'm just kind of just gonna slightly just give an overview, like kind of a little bit, and then that's just kind of it. I'm not really too certain what like the purpose of these streams are. It's just kind of fun, I guess. I don't know. I'm just like I kind of just wanted to do this to like, and also it's one of those things too where I do want to do like Bleach I guess episode reviews or something like that, depending on how they release it. I think it's gonna be like a weekly type thing, but I want to do Bleach anime episode reviews, or like some kind of podcast on like the episode. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of fun. I just need like some more people maybe to bounce off of, and I don't know. I think it'd be a lot more fun. And obviously, I don't really plan on like I guess people really watching these streams too much. This isn't like a really like I guess supposed to be interesting stream for people. I'm just kind of messing around. And also, I'm gonna be making I guess a video out of it or whatever. I like how Zoro here is a like kind of like so maybe it's just me, but so far in the story that I've seen, Zoro is like a lot more gung ho when it comes to things. He doesn't really like I guess care about like I don't know having or like the safety of himself or like whatever. He just wants to kind of like sometimes have a good fight, it seems like. So I don't know, like it seems weird that he'd kind of like be like, nah, let's not go there. There's Navy. What is it? Do you want to go take on the entire Navy HQ or whatever? But I feel like that's like something Zoro would want to do, though, in my opinion. And just to quickly go through, because I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I guess I like Luffy's face here. Ultimately, though, I think what is it in this whole section or this whole page right here? I think Zoro's logic is a bit flawed, a little bit, maybe it's just me. I think everybody else agrees actually, because given this panel right here where they're ragging on his green hair, and Sanji, what is it, continue like just like joins in for no reason, which is funny. Uh, and then yeah, they talked about Buggy a bit more. Honestly, so speaking about, I guess, just random stuff or whatever, maybe like I'm not really too certain on like the full One Piece fandom or like whatever, because I don't really talk to that many One Piece fans. as far as I like kind of my opinion, or like at least like what I know of Sabo, like what people told of me, um, I don't really like his character. I think he's just like the pinnacle of like fan fictiony kind of like added on or tacked on character for like no reason. It's the same thing with like Shion and Kingdom Hearts or whatever, where like Shion is the 14th Organization 13 member, and it's like, well then why would nobody be talking about her? And but what is it? Like then they do some like convoluted thing where it's like, uh, I'm trying to think. They try to do some convoluted thing where everybody like forgot about her like at the end of the game. So it's not like or I guess like they try to I guess like tie up all loose ends or like make everything's like kind of like work together, since those are all like I think 358 over 2 days was written after the story of Kingdom Hearts 2, so it had to like kind of fill in those like story gaps or whatever. But give me 1 second and I will be back.
Yeah, you wanna play with your Mario game? I had a big range of the big games. Cause Mario might be super, but I'm super duper with a big super. Cause no one's gonna hit it like me, cause Mario has a big C. But I got the A plus on that test because of the big math. Mario might be a super man, but I'm gonna have a big game. He might have went to the past and to the future, but I'm gonna make a new game have a neutral. Man, the Mario can't play like the T-dubs on the Met. Man, you wanna hit it down with a big town? Man, you can't be like a big brand. My boy Emo, he has the Simo. Man, second Emo, once they get together, they're gonna be the team.
Oh, wrong thing. Hold on. It's this one. There we go. Okay. And let me go and reset the music on that one. Excellent. I don't think it's even playing. There we go. Okay. Anyway, though, getting back to stuff. So Sabo's incident or whatever. Oh yeah. They're talking about I guess what Sabo did, and they're talking about like Sabo. I guess like the newspaper saying Sabo, how Sabo killed King Cobra, and in my opinion, like given how One Piece is kind of written, at least so far, um, it seemed weird if like Sabo actually killed Cobra, just given by like the main characters don't really seem, and I know Sabo isn't really a main character, but he like kind of is like an important like side character. Uh I don't really think he would kill I guess Cobra. And on top of that, I think like um it's also explicitly stated that like the revolutionaries are only after I guess like celestial dragons and not marines. So it kind of make no sense. I'm guessing there's some shenanigans that happened that like maybe Cobra died of, or maybe he was already sick, or maybe something. I'm not too certain on that. Let me bump up my mic a little bit. Alrighty. Oh, hold on, give me 1 sec. I need to like just mute my mic. Hold on. All right. So, oh yeah, and then right here, this shot of Luffy, I guess saying his dream or whatever, all the reaction panels. I think it's a cool shot. However, it does exemplify, like right here, this page exemplifies, or at least this like singular thing right here. I'm not really too sure if this is like a page itself, but this kind of exemplifies my biggest problem with like Oda's panel layout of like, it's so fucking I guess condensed that you have to like you feel like you have to take a microscope to like look at the detail at any of this, because there's like so much little like I guess detail on everything that you like. as a manga reader, I want to like see it all, but I realistically really can't unless I like get close up to the screen, or like if I was reading a book, get close to the book or whatever. And like I don't know. Uh it it just feels like he could have maybe made these reaction shots are fine. Maybe he could have made them bigger and then had these other shots on like another page, because right here, this page, this is the perfect size. I feel like it's a bit cluttered in terms of text boxes. However, I think it's perfectly I guess kind of laid out, because your eyes are just kind of like carried through with like how it wants you to like kind of read. So I don't know. I just think that like he has like, or Oda at least has like a kind of a problem with like page layout, but other than that, I don't know. I still think the story's fine. But I also, something I do like too is Luffy's dream is still obfuscated. We still don't really know exactly what it is, and that's kind of that adds a lot more mystery in my opinion to like I guess Luffy as a character a little bit, because even though we've been, he's been the main character of the story for like I don't know, like 20 years already at this point. There's still some aspects of him that we may not know, which is kind of cool. And obviously, if somebody's just getting into the series, it's really cool for me. What else? Oh, also, Marine HQ, McDonald's. It literally is just McDonald's. I don't know who designed this. Maybe there's some defensive like purpose of the two golden arches. I know they're not golden, but of the giant McDonald's very interesting. I just think it's very interesting. I kind of want to meet that person, or at least like meet them in the story. Maybe their name is Rick D. Sanchez. But I don't know. It's just very kind of interesting in my opinion. Uno piece, yeah. Anyway, this is in my opinion, probably the best part of the chapter. So the Marines, which is something that's kind of hinted at before, that like or at least it's been shown before, that like they can like intercept Den Mushi calls. But what is it? They end up intercepting Sabo's call, or at least in the Navy HQ like itself, which is, it's near Mary Joie, but it's not like directly there. So it's kind of interesting that that like over here in Marine HQ, that they're intercepting this call right here, and it's somehow being routed into Pangaea Castle and Mary Joie. So I'm not really too sure like exactly like what method or like how it's being done, but it is kind of interesting in my opinion that like there's this connection between all of these things that maybe the Marines themselves aren't necessarily like aware of, which is kind of cool. Other than that, what is it? I see. Oh, and also something kind of interesting about this. I think really, if you like read these text boxes, it does imply that this is something that they were already planning on doing, but they ended up not, but they ended up like getting lucky that Sabo was on the island too, because it doesn't make any sense for them to like say these kind of like, I guess, statements if it wasn't the case that they were already targeting this island in any like kind of like in any other way. But also, I guess another question to anybody in chat is, who's your favorite old person? I think mine's probably what did BGE say in his stream? Murder Gandhi. I like Murder Gandhi. He's pretty cool. You got Junos. But speaking about, I just continuing on though. Kid named Finger, he's pretty good. What is it? So in the Kamabaka Kingdom, it's just the revolutionaries in their very, very ugly looking outfits. Like their entire aesthetic is just ugly and horrible and bad. But what is it? They're talking about Dragon, and I guess Sabo's telling him that, or it was necessary for Sabo on this this unprotected line that could easily be like traced back to where he was calling, or like, I guess broadcasting the call or whatever, for him to tell Dragon that he didn't kill King Cobra, but he did see somebody on this chair. And then as he's saying this, clouds, like immediately as this call is happening, and they like, or whatever, like, and maybe this was like happening slightly before, because maybe, let me go up a little bit. Do we see Sabo calling before? No, we don't. So we have no clue if the clouds were there before, but what we do know is that as soon as the call is happening, people start noticing that the sky is getting very dark, and there's almost like there's like a giant object up in the sky, like right above the kingdom, which is, I guess, kind of, I don't know, it's kind of terrifying because we still don't really know what it is, I guess, in the One Piece universe. So it's kind of cool. And then you get to see these fucks right here, the fucking Count Dracula himself, Seki, and then this bitch. I think they were in the Reverie arc. I don't remember. But what is it? Yeah, so the revolutionaries overthrew them. So that makes sense. So that's why they're in jail. So the revolutionaries overthrew them, and then what is it? As like I guess Sabo's here in the Lunesta Kingdom, I think. Yeah, the Lunesta Kingdom, as he's here like taking refuge because this is like a revolutionary like safe haven or whatever. Or he like does this broadcast, and I guess rains hellfire down on him. I'm not really too certain what the fuck happens, but like all of a sudden, like in like the time frame of this seems like it's very like it happens in a very quick amount of time too, like pretty like quick, because this would be like in like the span of like a short phone call. So like Sabo would have called, Dragon would have like connected or answered or whatever, and then it would have immediately just been these couple lines right here, and then bam, and then like so this whole like sky darkening thing happened in like the span of probably 30 seconds, which is kind of interesting in my opinion. But yeah, so the Gorosei, they Sabo's talking about how he saw something in the throne room at Pangaea Castle, and what is it? What the Gorosei do is they end up cutting the. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like an ancient weapon too. I think there's a theory that like it's the thing that like picked up Beiji's ship or whatever, like in chapter 950 whatever. It's like that thing, because there's really not very much information on that, and that thing's also a giant floating thing with its own like kind of gravitational pull, though maybe that's like something else completely different, but yeah, it probably is something like that. And what is it, I guess Eam just blasts the fucking shit out of the island. Yeah. I'll see if I can pull up the image of it. What is it? It's what are they called? I just got the Beji Pirates. I think it's Iron Pirates, Iron something Pirates, Beji Pirates. One Piece. Fire Tank Pirates. Of course, it's fucking Fire Tank Pirates. I don't know why I thought it was Iron. I thought it was like Iron Tank Pirates or something. But where is it? Right here. Yeah, so it would have been before the time skip, which is very interesting. So you go right here and it's, oh no, it's not even 900, sorry, it's 554. So if we go right here and I pop this up to view all chapters, and then which one was it again? It was 594. I think Tekking is the one that like said this or something. I only heard this offhand, to be fair, but also I do like this cover page. This is a cool cover page. I don't know why, but Garp being goofy is always really funny to me. Also, I love I guess Kid's introduction right here, where he just murders this guy. But right here, this segment right here. So in the New World, So this is before the time skip. Godfather, the ship's floating out of the water. What? What are you talking about? Do your job, navigator. And obviously, I don't have the best Capone Beji voice, but I don't know the English dub. And it's like this giant, like, maybe it'd be better in the color, like, thing or whatever, but yeah, do your job. But they're like being like legitimately like sucked up by this thing. And like there's no other, like, Beji never talks about it later on. Nobody ever talks about this, like how they got out of it or like what it was. But Tekking or somebody said that like what this looks like is it could be like these could be like cannons or something, or like just something like that. So it's kind of interesting, I guess. And like it's literally, this is the only thing about it in like I guess like at all. And there's not really anything on the wiki or like whatever. So maybe maybe like Beji himself. Yeah, it looks kind of crazy. Yeah. Like maybe Beji himself legitimately just came across Uranus and just fucking what is it, didn't really realize it or whatever. But and that's something also interesting too that like I want to, I guess, talk about, which is I guess what is it, where is this, right here. So with like the statements right here, what they're talking about, I'm guessing like a thing like Uranus isn't necessarily like a super fast like moving, if it is an ancient weapon, it wouldn't be like a fast, like moving object, I'm guessing, or a super fast moving object that can just travel the globe immediately. It'd probably take a little bit to like prepare. So I'm guessing that like these statements right here are like implying that they were already going to blow up the kingdom, but Sabo just happened to be there and it was just kind of unlucky for him, or in this case, lucky for them. So I don't know. Or maybe it was legitimately like one of those things where it zoomed over there like so fast and it just like blasted them out of existence, which is also something kind of like spooky too, if Eam has like the power of like controlling that. But I guess moving on to that, or moving on from that, I guess yeah, and then the island is just wiped off the map with like this little X right here, and then all that's said is just sea quakes and beware of tsunamis, and I guess Sabo is just radio silence. Yes, that's actually Ian from Smosh, but not regular Smosh, ghetto Smosh, the superior Smosh, quite frankly. So this is also something interesting too, and something I kind of pointed out when I was watching like another stream, I guess, or whatever, but or pointed out to somebody, was that, so if the map was accurate, or like the map that everybody is like talking about like on A or whatever, if this map is like super duper accurate, I don't think any of the islands except for maybe Elbaf are like winter islands, because I don't think Hachi, or like I don't know necessarily how to pronounce it, like Hachinosu or whatever, or Blackbeard's island, that doesn't look even remotely like a winter island. And Sphinx Island, I kind of would resent the idea if that was even somewhat wintry or snowy, because that would make literally no sense if Sphinx Island was snowy. But so this maybe is like kind of a return to like going to just random like uncharted islands and just kind of like exploring and kind of having some small adventures there, which would be kind of interesting, I think, in my opinion, because I think the New World would be probably the best place for that, given that it's like Oda's hyped it up to be like one of those things where anything can happen in the New World. Like, so you could like encounter something that's like as fun, like as fun, like, I mean, like not necessarily like as good or whatever, but like like an arc that's kind of like exciting as like something like Little Garden or whatever, where you get like on like the uncharted island and there's just crazy shit that happens just constantly, which I think is just kind of fun. Like the ability to like to just kind of like have that. And then Jinbei doing his job right here, sailing the ship, his one job. But it's fine. I mean, I like Jinbei. Or it feels kind of weird, I guess, for him to be the helmsman, but I mean, I guess he's a good ship pilot, I guess. But and then also it looks like Wano actually never ends. We're actually secretly still in Wano, it turns out, because Chopper pulls out his hat, his Wano hat. So it's never truly over, I guess. And then this is also like, this chapter is just really interesting in my opinion, like on kind of like the face of like how much like crazy stuff that happens in it. Like you get this stuff with Eam, you get like this Eddie stuff, like with this warm Eddie or whatever, and then like just kind of like the crew talking together, which is like really fun because you really don't see too much of that. At least like in the New World, we haven't really seen too much of that. It might have been because he ate some of the gum gum. He took a bite of gum gum. What is it? There's also a guy named Zolo, and he's quite like a samurai. He's very much like a samurai. There's Chopper. He's doing Doctrine. There's a lot of things I guess for in this chapter that we can all appreciate. But what is it? So right here, this Eddie thing. I think that so. What this kind of looks like to me, and maybe like other people like kind of have like a similar idea, but it reminds me of like sort of I guess like a riptide or kind of like weird kind of like 3D or like projected out riptide like outside of the like water or whatever. It's hard to describe if like it's not inside, but like what I mean is like a riptide's kind of a circular current that like sucks you in into like a circular kind of roundabout current and then will spit you back out sort of like in the same spot. It's kind of looks like that, I guess, because it's like two currents kind of mashed up together, but I don't know. I'm not like a water expert, one of those water people freaking running around Missouri. I'm sure Quandar knows about the infamous water people. But Brooke says it looks like an afro, in which it indeed does. Kind of like a water afro. And then, I don't know, I do think this is kind of interesting because it kind of adds to the mystique of like, I guess anything. Yeah, possibly a JoJo reference. This does add to the mystique of the New World being like kind of this crazy like weird area of like in like just like of like weather or whatever, like anything can kind of happen. But looks like Luffy sees, I guess with his hockey or whatever, that somebody's trapped in the water, and Sanji of course notices it's a lady, which, you know, I guess it's just a Sanji thing. What is it? Zolo does a samurai thing and he cuts it because that's who Zolo is, I guess. But what is it? But Zoro's cooler though. See, Zolo is a much superior samurai. Zoro, he's just a cooler character though. That's my opinion of it. So if anybody was asking, there you go. But he does I guess I don't exactly remember this move. Maybe it's just me, but maybe it's like this translation or whatever. But bird dance, I guess. Obviously though, I'm not fully exactly super duper caught up with like the series yet. I'm still like trying to, I guess, catch up. But I don't know. This is like for people, I guess, who are just joining the stream or whatever. How I kind of got interested in One Piece was I started reading like a year ago or whatever, like the most recent chapters, like when the raid started. And then I kind of like from then just started like reading like the first couple chapters or whatever, and then like I guess catching up sort of, because like how I kind of like viewed it was like I didn't want to like get into a series that maybe like turned into like a Naruto type thing where like it started off really promising and then the ending is kind of like boring. So I kind of wanted to at least like read the ending, I guess, kind of blindly without necessarily like or I won't say ending because the series isn't necessarily like super close to ending yet. But what is it? I'm trying to think. I guess it's in the final like saga, but this is just the beginning of it. But what I was getting at is that I just kind of wanted to make sure I was getting into something fun. I didn't want to like get into something boring or whatever. So, but the problem is with that though is I ended up getting hooked from like the raid, I guess, like the end of the raid or whatever till now, and I just can't stop reading. So that's just kind of what it is. So I guess I kind of curse myself, but I already know most of the already major plot points. I would say like nothing like too micro. Like I still don't know like all the like I guess like character moments, but it's whatever. Yeah, what is it? That's also how I became a bug chaser. I was trying to find some way to spin that to be funny, but yeah, no, yeah, there you go. So Chopper gets BTFO'd immediately. He like his stupid Wano hat, he gets blown off by the wind and just BTFO'd immediately. He's not a true Chad. The wind just sucks him up. The end. And what is it? Luffy tries saving him, but because Luffy's not even a true Chad either, like Usopp, Luffy gets sucked away too. And I guess like as that's all happening or whatever, Bonnie pops out of the water, and I guess I don't know, I guess she's there. I'm not really too certain how I feel about like specifically Bonnie being in the water. It seems kind of weird that like Bonnie specifically is there. But I don't know, maybe like something happened to her, or I don't know, but it seems weird too that like she got trapped in this and it isn't like dead, because like she'd be drowning in like water. It wouldn't like make any sense like for her to like be trapped in here for like a couple days, like Aang from like Avatar or whatever. So I don't know, but I guess that's the end of my One Piece review or whatever. It was a cool chapter. I liked it. It was pretty Goda for the most part. No Hacked to be seen. Stonewall Jinbei is still being the Stonewall, and I guess that's that. Let's continue on to Kingdom Hearts. Let me turn on the sound. Did somebody say Kingdom Farts? Also, of course, the moment I'm loading up this one thing. I think it's because I had the game like in pause mode or whatever for so long. It's just kind of like being weird right now. I might have to relaunch the emulator. I don't think so. Yeah, but I guess that's the end of the One Piece thing. Oh, also speaking about stuff, if anybody's too interested, there's a Deltarune ARG going on right now. Toby Fox or somebody released on 4chan a bunch of links to the website, or like I guess like from his like Deltarune website, and there's a bunch of like sub like categories and sub links or whatever, and there's a lot of like kind of just interesting stuff to like pick apart, and it's like what's cool about it is it's yeah, it usually works. It usually fixes it. Wow. This game is taking a shit right now. See, what's funny is I think it's like when it's trying to load, because it's at like a firm 60 right now. But before I guess do this showdown or this extreme epic battle, let me go pee, because I don't know, I need to go pee, so I'll be back.
Man, all the ladies want me, but it's gonna be a game. Play the rain, all the Mario. See, he gets a princess, but I get all the others. Hot princess. She wants one, I want all the others, because it's gonna be a sucker. See, I'm the pimpin' man of the big ram. And you wanna be in the band, well, I'll be the main man to get you out of that ram. Because it's coming down with the town. Nobody knows it's gonna be found in the big round town. Play this, boy, cause it's nothing with the toy. Trying to put her in toys, cause the Mario ain't even in Mario. You wanna play the Mario? I have the toys and the moors, and everybody knows it's coming down with the doors of the boys. Man, my boys don't even play the games anymore. They're on the rings of the games. Man, you wanna hit it down with the town. I had a big brown. I had a big town of A bound. I rebound that ball and shoot it. I'm gonna make it because I'm the top dog. The top dog. Man, when they want something good, they should come to me. Cause I'm gonna be like fast and nice. But I make it, hit it up like a little spike. Yeah. You wanna play with your Mario?
Well, damn. Maybe I should do yeah, maybe I should do more what is it, One Piece content, because people seem to be interested in that, which is kind of funny. Literally, as soon as I started Kingdom Hearts, I dropped like all but one viewer. But anyway, if you stuck around, thanks. I appreciate it. I guess speaking about random stuff, what is it? I'm trying to try to think of things that like aren't too like, I don't know, like conversation questions that like you wouldn't like speak to somebody like one-on-one, but you just kind of ask like a group. But I was just gonna like ask like I guess are the labs you're doing like tough, I guess? Are they like annoying or whatever? Because I remember back like when I had to do labs, like I was fine doing them. I just always hated doing like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I hate fucking like typing up paperwork or like typing the most basic shit in or whatever. Like it like maybe I'm like describing it wrong, but like you literally like it feels like sometimes like IT work or like other things, you like pretty much just like type like basic actions, or you're just narrating like pretty much like, I don't know, like just basic stuff, and it feels like really weird sometimes. It's like, well, I mean, you should already know this. I mean, I don't know why I have to like, I don't know. It just seems weird sometimes with me. Though I know like some of the more complex stuff involves like synchronizing servers and what is it? God damn it. And what is it? I guess like setting up stuff for like a business, like an actual enterprise, and like actually setting up all the facets for like a I guess like whatever they would need actually, whether that be like I don't know, but I feel like that stuff would be like more, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to fill up space, just trying to fill up find literally just talking until I find a conversation or like a topic for conversation. I'll slowly get better at it at some point. Or maybe not. Maybe I won't get better at it. Maybe I'll continue to stay worse. But you know what? I guess it's I guess it's that is what it is. So, I guess speaking about more Kingdom Hearts stuff, this section right here is generally not like really not that hard. I'm just kind of like biffing it literally all like at the last fight every single time, pretty much. Like not this time, but almost every other time. How many fools can I smoke today? I'm playing 2K. I don't know why, but I still think the beginning of like the original like Assassin's Creed 3 rap is very funny. It's just like it's super serious, like for no reason. Quanor, were you a fan of the Smosh Legend of Zelda rap? I bet you used to be that kid that'd play it like on the school bus or whatever. Don't worry, Quanor. The only reason why I say that is because I would play Nugget and a Biscuit on the school bus. So, you know what? It's fine. It happens. Fuck you, idiot. Got him. Something I think I should do if I do like double streams like this, as I probably should do a second, like an actual like different stream, maybe, because I think my tags are still for the Kingdom Hearts, or not Kingdom Hearts, but for the fucking One Piece stream. So I'm sure people are like joining in or like seeing it, but then like the moment they join, it's fucking One Piece, or not One Piece, but Kingdom Hearts. So I'm secretly tricking them. I think I've already asked this, but Quanner, if you're still here, what's your favorite I guess Breaking Bad character, right? And that includes like Better Call Saul, because they're technically in the same universe. Even though I really can't see some of these characters like ever interact. Like I could never like see, I don't know, like a world where like a character like Howard Hamlin and like Walter White would like really coexist. I know they technically don't, but it's just interesting. Ooh. What else was I thinking about? There was something else I was thinking about. Hold on. Oh, I was thinking about buying the new Call of Duty game, or like the new one, the black or not black, the blue plops, the blue bloop, the bleep blop, the bloop bloop. I was buying. It was Modern Warfare 2, 22. I wanted to buy it, and I'm kind of on the fence on it. I don't really know because I really do want to like kind of play another Call of Duty again because I kind of had like I've had the urge for like a little bit. I just want to get into like a new one, like a fun like new one. But I know like all the fucking new ones are just garbage. So I just want like one that's like good. I don't know, one that's like fun. Because the Call of Duty that like brought me out of the game, or brought me like out of the series, I mean, was like Ghosts. Like, because I used to be a pretty big Call of Duty fan since COD 4, and I did technically have like other like the older Call of Duties as a kid, like on the PS2, but I never really like played them and like had like a connection with them really that much. I guess I played more Medal of Honor or whatever, and what is it? When COD 4 came out, I ended up getting really big into Call of Duty, and then even more so when like with World at War and Black Ops 1. And I didn't really have a traditional experience with like World at War, but what is it like? What's funny is I played like, what is it? I'm trying to think when I played the game. I must have played World at War or whatever, like in like 2009 or 10, and it was like pretty interesting to like play the co-op campaign with my friend, and like because he had like this like. I guess he was kind of rich, but he had like this like 2 PC LAN setup like in like this like one part of his house, and it was like for him and his dad, and he ended up what is it? We ended up playing like World at War and like the full co-op campaign, and we ended up getting to the zombies part. And I remember actually being scared of the zombies, like straight up like as I don't remember how old I was. I must have been in like middle school or whatever, but like legitimately like the zombies, the running animation of the zombies, like as a kid terrified me, like actually. I used to like be scared of like the idea of like seeing their glowing eyes like in like the dark like or whatever, which I guess is like a pussy thing to say, but I mean I was fucking like a middle schooler. It's whatever. And plus zombies running at you that fast is always scary, so I don't know. Anything running at you that fast is terrifying. Maybe running is just terrifying. Yeah, I always think it's better if you're gonna waste your MP, always go ahead and use like a limit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna I might end this stream and maybe restart another one without like warning or whatever, just to kind of, I don't know, maybe make it to where people aren't joining in just for One Piece stuff. So, or maybe I might come back, maybe I might not, but I don't know. If you ended up watching this VOD and enjoying it or whatever, I guess thanks for watching. But I guess if not, see you later. I don't know. Subscribe. Thanks. Bye. See ya. I mean, I'll be screaming. Screaming. Yes, I'll be screaming. But also, I'll be streaming again later. So just see me then, I guess. Bye-bye.